Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to talk to you guys about something that I'm noticing in the market. Now, ever since the market has been settling down a little bit and died down a little bit, a lot of you guys been falling asleep at the wheel, and a lot of people have been falling asleep at the wheel, but this is the time for you to take advantage of the market. Keep in mind, over the last couple months I've been chilling because I've just been sitting on gains and having fun and invested in food coins and doing all kind of crazy stuff because I had a strategy and I was ready. So for everybody who is wondering what to do next, it's already too late. You want to make sure you have a strategy before the move happens, and as you know, everybody's calling for a big move to happen in Bitcoin soon, and I'll show you guys why. But first, 7 hours ago this was posted on News BTC. Altcoins could surge 70% if Bitcoin is able to defend the critical level, and that is the 10,000 support. So looking at the Bitcoin chart, you can see that I have a little hopium strategy that I want to happen here, which is like this which is crazy. It's not really nothing, but it's looking more like this, to be honest with you, coming back down to this level. A lot of bears are calling for this level right here, believe it or not, 3,200. And hey man, maybe at the top of this support right here, 4,000. That could happen with the way that this market is looking. The housing market right now in America sucks. The job market sucks. The stock market was doing good, but now it's starting to go down because people are realizing, like, wait, where's this money come from? That sucks. It can't just go straight up forever. So we'll see what happens with that. But, just hoping that, let me erase some of this stuff. Just hoping that this structure can hold up better than what we just saw. This is the monthly chart on Bitcoin right now, and everybody was excited because we were crossing this trend line. Of course, I believe it was something like this. And then, so this is the trend line for Bitcoin right here. Me personally, I think it's good if we come down and retest this area right in here, which is like, even going down the line, it's only about 7,900. If it goes straight down from here, it's about 8,600. So it's not looking too bad. Now, that's what's going on with Bitcoin. So it's looking like there might be more downside, but at the same time, I don't know, man. Like, the bears, everybody's drawing the same charts, so you know how the whales get. Everybody's drawing the same charts. They're like, you think that's gonna happen, you idiots? And then they just pump it or dump it on us, and then we have to deal with it from there. So if the price pumps, be ready. If the price dumps, definitely be ready. For me, definitely be more ready if the price dumps, because you don't want to lose money. So if Bitcoin comes right here and it drops below this yellow line, and if it drops below this yellow line, it's looking pretty bad, which is also this 13 resistance right here, as you can see. So if it drops below the 13 resistance and it closes there, it's looking 6,000 ish ugly, but if it bounces from here, then hey, we might be off to the races. Fact of the matter is, though, we're setting these trends that are like, looking good on the higher time frames, but when you zoom in, you can see that there's about to be a bearish cross on this MACD, so it's not looking too good for Bitcoin. What does that mean for altcoins? Bitcoin dominance is heading up, and if it breaks out, it's looking like it's going to go up about 4%, which means the alts might still continue to bleed. And look at AKRO sitting on this support right here. That's pretty important. We don't want it to go back down to the 200 Satoshi level, so we have to watch the support on this one. It had a little pump a couple hours ago, but right now it's still below some level. Excuse me. But yeah, it's still below some levels. So I'm looking like if it drops any lower than this right here, then I have to sell, get out, and then I'll look at buying back in lower. If the price starts to come back up on me, then whatever, I'll miss like 2 or 3% on the way up. But if it comes down, then I'll be able to pick up a lot more depending on the percentages that it drops. So that's the strategy for me. You have to pick out a strategy for you. I would say for me, I don't like to just hold and just watch things deteriorate. I would rather just do something about it and learn a little bit of technical analysis, see where the resistance levels are, and just sell when it gets below it, no matter what. Don't get emotional. Don't be, what if it's gonna go back up? No, come up with a plan at a time. What are you going to do if Bitcoin pumps? What are you going to do if Bitcoin dumps? Everybody who was talking all that smack about Bitcoin, whatever, you can still see now that Bitcoin runs the market. Bitcoin tells all the other coins what it could do. You know, I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist. I don't think it's the best coin or the only coin. I just feel like right now it runs this market, and if it pumps or dumps, the coins are going to respond to it accordingly. And the coins that don't get affected are actually strong in their trend. So, yeah, so don't get, and also with DeFi, everybody's talking about the whole DeFi hype. Right now, there's still 13 billion locked up in DeFi. So there's 13 billion locked up in DeFi right now. 30% of that, the DeFi to ETH ratio is 35%. And we haven't even got close to, like, in 2017, ETH was top dog. It was the one that came out with ICOs. Then every single coin wanted to be the ETH killer. It was like first Neo was the ETH of China. Then we had EOS was the ETH killer. We had ADA was the ETH killer. We had IOST was the Ethereum of Korea, or no, ICX was the Ethereum of Korea. So everything wants to be the next Ethereum and stuff like that. And I think DeFi is going to be no different, because now you have Tron getting into DeFi with their whole DeFi hype with their yield farming and all that. IOST is getting in on that also. And you know, that's not the only thing that DeFi is. You know, these meme coins and these farm coins and food coins are not the only thing that DeFi is. There's also synthetics. There's also different governance tokens, insurance, all type of stuff, liquidity pools. There's different things involved with the DeFi ecosystem that I think people need to understand, that it's not just this whole farming craze that's been going on and driving everybody crazy for the last couple weeks. So stop being bearish on DeFi, in my opinion. You know, I'm not bearish on DeFi one bit, you know, and I actually think DeFi is going to be coming up with NFTs, and, you know, I think AI is a little bit further out, but IoT also. So I hope that was helpful to some people out there. Have a strategy for if Bitcoin's going to dump or pump. For me, if my coins are going to dump, I'm going to look at picking them up lower at a lower price. I'm going to, you know, sell and go into a stable coin, USDC, or I like USDC or Paxos because, you know, Tether got some FUD and I don't know, but whatever. So yeah, and I'll look at getting some of those coins back once the market pops. It's a good time to start organizing your portfolio, getting everything squared away in order, because, you know, Bitcoin can have a strong bounce if it hits that gap that everybody's talking about at 6,800, which is right in, let me see, 9,800, my bad, 9,600. Damn, I don't even know numbers today. Somewhere in here. So Bitcoin hits this line just a little bit more, it'll fill that gap, and the gap is on the CME chart. It's not on this chart. There's no gaps on this chart. But yeah, it's not looking good. I mean, it's looking good for the gap because we got this cross coming. It looks like it's almost confirmed, this MACD cross. So yeah, always keep an eye on what Bitcoin is going to do until something completely decouples from it, and that hasn't happened yet. Like and subscribe, turn on post notifications. Till next time. Oh, join the Telegram group. It's only going to be free for